You say
something? Hi guys, it's Joanne.
There's Joanne. You guys, you hear Joanne okay? See some look at all the thumbs up.
Perfect.
Howdy from Texas. Very nice. We already have some bear emojis rolling in, loud and clear. Thank you guys. We so appreciate it. So we have some good thumbs up. You guys are in for a real treat today. All right. Guys, thank you. So look at this. I tried a new mask. You guys saw my mask yesterday was falling right down, but we're trying this new mask. This one was made by my sis, so we'll see how this one does. Hey guys, thanks so much for being here. I'm Erica from the marketing department. I am standing in, this should give you a hint, there's a polar bear. We got some pinnipeds up here. I'm standing in the kitchen at Rocky Shores. Look at that. There's a bear print from Rizzo, back when Rizzo was here, one of our first polar bear at Rocky Shores. You guys, it's Animal Art Week on our Facebook field trips. This has been such a fun week. A lot of you have purchased some of our amazing artwork by our resident artistes. And this week we've been kind of showcasing each species and how we get them to participate in this gorgeous artwork that you've all loved. By the way, it's a great way and a great time for you to support your zoo. There's the donate button right here. You can also go to hoglezoo.org. If you click shop online, you'll see all the animal art. You'll see different ways that you can support your zoo. We've been closed since March 17th. Normally this time of year, we're crawling with field trip kids. Everybody's got spring fever and they want to get out, and so it's usually the kickoff to our busy season, and that money is what helps us survive the winter when our attendance drops a bit as well. So it's a great time to support your zoo, and because so many of you had your field trips canceled, that's why we're doing Facebook field trips every day so that we can bring the zoo to you. If you've missed a Facebook field trip, they live here on Facebook forever. You can also go to our YouTube channel, type in Utah's Hogle Zoo. So we're talking bears. That means you know this gal right here. One of my favorite colleagues, Ms. Joanne, she's kind of our resident bear expert. You're walking us through grizzly bear artwork.
Exactly. So I'm just going to show you guys how we are setting this up right now in the back. So I've got a paintbrush.
Okay.
I have a blank flat canvas. And then we've got all kinds of tempera paint. So our poster paint. This is what kids use when they do finger painting. So if you're at home, maybe you've got some of this, and you can actually do this at home.
Non-toxic.
Like we did the other day. Non-toxic, maybe an outside activity.
Outside activity.
Yes, okay. So I'm just going to load up my brush here, and I'm going to make a really kind of like a coating of paint on this. And this is
nice
basically,
purple.
We're going to have this just be really wet. We're going to put it where the bears are going to walk, and the bears are actually going to step their little feet on this and leave a footprint behind. So we're basically finger painting with grizzly bears.
Can you guys imagine, when they first told me that grizzly bears participate in animal art, I had to come down and see it for myself, because how on earth do you get a bear to participate in that? But they're fairly agreeable for the most part.
Okay.
So we're going to see,
so
we
ready?
have a purple, yes.
Okay, so come on back. This is a place that not many people get to see. So this is behind the scenes, all at our bear building.
All right, behind
Close
the scenes
this door
at the
for
bear
safety.
building. Oh, look at our gang, our regular crew. Michelle over here.
Okay, perfect.
Allie, Crystal. Hi, guys. Hi. So tell us what you have over here. I'm going to sneeze. So this is what's called a shoot, right? And a shoot is how they move the animals off exhibit and into another area of the exhibit. So let's see if we can get the old phone
So
here.
the team is going to go ahead and close up a bunch of doors so that everything is really safe. And then because bears are dangerous animals, we make sure that 2 people touch all of the doors and the locks to make sure that everything is in fact secured. It's really easy to get complacent, so we try and put in safety measures so we don't.
So Joanne, it looks like you have 10 different canvases of all colors down here.
Yep, and then there's a couple of blank ones. So what's going to happen is they'll get paint on their feet, and then hopefully they'll walk over one of the blank ones too and leave a print on that. So
I'm just, let me get my phone so it's focused in the right spot. There we go. Am I okay right here?
You are okay right there. So Crystal, Michelle, and Allie are going to be feeding the bears as they're coming through. So we make this as positive as possible for the animals.
So the animals, the bears, Dolly, Lulu, and Coda, think they're pretty much just coming in to get some treats.
Exactly. So we've got some of their favorites. We've got some peanut butter and honey, because who doesn't love peanut butter and honey?
Oh,
like,
boy,
remember
I do.
a while ago we did the honey windows. We know that they love their peanut butter or their honey.
You're good, Crystal.
And then we also have some fat, because they sure do love fat. So if you guys heard there was a cowbell that rang, that is the bears' recall, so they know that they're going to be shifted inside. So hopefully soon they'll be coming. So all animals at any zoo and animals at your house, like, you really can't make them do anything that they don't want to do. So we're 100% just relying on them wanting to have these treats with us, and so no promises.
Okay.
So they're on their way. So Crystal says they're coming in. So soon they'll be coming in.
You guys, we are watching Painting with the Grizzly Bears. Nancy, thank you so much for your donation. Ace, hello, one of our giraffe volunteers. We've been missing our volunteers. Oh my goodness, here they come, you guys. I get nervous.
Okay, so it looks like Dolly is coming in first. We'll see what she likes to do. Behind her is Coda.
Oh, hi, baby girl. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. You guys, I get nervous.
As soon as she eats this, Allie, go ahead and call her.
So if you look down at the ground, you
There's
can
a
see she's
perfect
got
one.
one little footprint there. Now Coda is coming in.
Oh, Coda's our big boy.
Coda is our male. He's over 660 pounds right now. But sometimes being a big bear means that you're still a little bit of a baby about stuff. He's always pretty unsure about stepping on new things.
Oh.
But again, we built up a relationship with them so they know that we're safe. We mean good treats. So.
He's thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
Hi, handsome. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, you guys, keepers have nerves of steel. Because I get an animal that big looking at me, I get jumpy. You guys, they almost have perfect footprints in the walkway. You see that little paw? Too bad that one's not on the canvas. Okay, now Joanne, did you separate the bears then, and do you go in and collect?
So we're going to separate, so we close the doors to secure where the bears are right now. They're not currently in this space. We know that there are two that are on the outside part, and one is on the inside part.
And you guys are always checking with each other.
Exactly.
Where's the bears, where's the
We know
bears?
exactly where the bears are right now, and everyone has checked the locks. Now, a couple people are going to go in, and they're going to remove some of the nicer of the prints that we have right now.
The red one looks great.
Right? Like,
And
look at those
maybe
little-
we got a good purple one over there.
There's a good one on white, kind of like right back by the door. So as
Oh,
they
all the
come
way
out,
back there. Let's bring them out. And then do you send them through again?
Yeah, we'll send them through again. We'll rearrange the canvases, so every time we kind of make it a little bit different so they don't know exactly.
So they're
What
walking
they're
in
gonna
it. And so
stand
they're
on.
just keep walking back and forth for treats.
Yes.
And we're sneaking and grabbing amazing artwork.
Exactly.
Aubrey's right. She says they are very good artists, naturally. All right, you guys, look at that. Now that is, look at the comparison. I mean, that's a perfect.
It is.
And then here's the opposite. I like how you have some in negative space and then some
You can
printed.
see, even on here, you can see their long nails.
Oh my
there.
goodness. Do you guys see that? Oh, I love that.
Okay, so we're going to remove some more of these.
Okay, so we're
and then
taking some out, and we're going to do another round, so stay tuned. You guys, yes, this artwork is available at our website, hoglezoo.org. There's a shop online, and then you can check out the art available from grizzly bears and a lot of our species. And this week we've been focusing on animal art. It's kind of been our animal art week because it's so fun to see how each animal participates differently. Seth, thank you. Seth, good old Seth donated. Thank you, Seth. Seth works up here at the bistro with us, and we miss him. We miss our bistro gang. All right, so we're going to do another round. I'm going to see if I cannot get so jittery when the bears come through. You guys don't know how intense it is. So we've got a couple blank, and then they added some blank ones right there to the front. They are really spiffy. You're so right, Tiffany. Tiffany, I recognize your name. You've been tuning in throughout our field trips.
Okay, so it looks like our doors are all secured again, and everyone has been accounted for. We're checking
Okay,
all
we're
the
checking
locks.
where the bears are. Yes, Jamie, Alaskans would want this because you guys actually see these bears in your neighborhood. Someone misses you, Joanne. Who misses you? Joni.
Oh, it's Joni. Hi, Joni.
Hi,
Joni used to
Joni.
work here a long, long time ago.
Oh, okay. We like when people check in and say hi to our keepers, and we can do a little shout out. All right, you guys, we're ready to send the bears back through.
Okay, so bears are going to start moving again.
Bears are going to be moving. I'll try to should I zoom out? Let's see.
It's so hard with that mesh, but I'm
It's
glad
hard,
that
but
mesh
as
is
long
there.
as I'm like,
so.
oh yeah, well you and me both. I saw those claws. All right, here we go, you guys. See if I get nervous again. Chris, you can buy one just by going to our website, hoglezoo.org. Click the shop online, and then be checking back throughout the day because we do add new pieces of art. So these, once they dry, will be taken up and loaded onto the website. So probably in a couple hours, these specific pieces will be available.
Dolly's in the east yard, so we'll try to send these two.
Okay, so Dolly doesn't want to come through right now.
Dolly, she's a lady who's she's on her own mission in life. So here
Okay.
comes Coda again.
Okay, here comes
So,
Coda.
but we'll see what happens. So at least he looks a little bit more comfortable this time, but he knows that Crystal's got the snacks. Oh, and Michelle's got snacks on the other side. So
Okay, so is it worth it for the snacks? You guys, what would you walk through, right, to get to your favorite snack? I'd get my feet a little dirty, I guess.
I
have no
would
problem
too.
with that.
I would too.
Little chocolate on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Robbie, I wish I could smell them. I have this mask on, so I can't smell too much. They don't have too much of a smell, though, I don't
No,
think.
when they're wet, they smell like big wet dogs.
Big wet dog. Here comes big old Coda, you guys.
Coda, and then Lulu is the third one behind. She's waiting it out. Maybe there's more snacks if you just wait longer.
Okay, here she's thinking about it. This one's Lulu, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said Lulu sometimes doesn't like to walk on things as much. Was that
Yeah,
Lulu or
she's
is that
a
Dolly?
little bit more hesitant, but they have their days where they don't really mind, and it's not like this paint is dangerous by any means, and I've seen them play in the water and the mud with no problem. So it's just a
It's
new
just
thing
their
in
mood. Like, I
environment,
don't
so-
want to get my feet dirty today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Crystal's sneaking up here on the left. So we got some peanut butter on a spoon. Joanne Ace wants to know how you tell them apart.
We tell them apart. So the more you look at them, the more you can see the differences in them. So an easy way is size.
Oh,
So
you got-
Coda's over 660 pounds.
Ooh.
The next one down, Lulu, she is like almost 500 pounds right now. So
And that was
it's a-
Lulu, who was
it's
just
a
here
big-
at the
it's
door.
a big difference in their sizes.
You know,
And then-
Joanne, she only took let me just quickly say, she only took one step in, but you got a really good footprint
Here comes
from her.
Adele's.
My phone's not. Okay, so Lulu's a little bit smaller than
Lulu's a
Coda.
bit smaller, and then Dolly is the smallest. Lulu and Coda, they look like they're almost identical except in their sizes. And then Dolly, she's got a slightly different head shape. So she's got a lot more hair on her neck, so it looks like she's got this giant head. When she's wet, you can actually tell it's
She also
not a
has a little
giant
bit of
head.
a
It's
shorter
just-
leg as well.
Right, and so if we remember from our last field trip with grizzlies, we talked about how she injured her growth plate as a young bear, so her one leg grew a little bit shorter than the other. So she always looks like she's kind of hobbling, but she gets around no problem.
Doesn't slow her
It
down
does
at
not
all.
slow her down at all.
Bonnie, yes, you can watch these by going to YouTube, and our Hogle Zoo channel has all of these posted. So if somebody loves animals and they're not on Facebook, that's where they can watch these field trips. So we've been doing them pretty much almost every day. Now, you guys, we got some. Are you going to do one more round?
We're going to do one
Come
more
through?
pass in there, at least
We
one
got
more.
some good ones. That
And
one
we're
up
going to open up
front.
one more door too when we have everything all secured
Okay.
back down.
That's the one. I think this is the one when Lulu stepped in and then went, meh.
I changed my mind.
Stepped in, stepped out.
So
Look at that one, you guys. What I love too is you can kind of see the
like the definition
fingerprints.
on their little
You can
tootsies
see
there,
that
yeah.
texture. You can see a big old claw up top. I love that. All right, that's a keeper. Three
You get
keepers.
you get a gift with purchase with some of these too, because there'll be some dirt on them.
You get
So-
some dirt. And you guys, all of them come with, you'll know that it was done by the grizzly bears, and then you get a photo of the animal as well. So it's a really nice keepsake and a wonderful way to support your zoo while we're closed. We've been closed since March 17th, so any help you can give would, of course, be great. Now, what type of canvases are these? Are these just like you get them at Michael's, like a
Yep.
regular?
Exactly, but they're flat though. We don't use when we do paintings with the seals and sea lions, we use a wrap canvas.
Oh,
So
like
it's
the
wrapped on a
stretched
frame, it's
canvas, like
stretched
an
on a frame.
artist, yeah.
Whereas these ones are 100% flat. And that's just so they don't puncture those canvases.
All right, you guys, we're going to do another round. We're going to see what treat it takes to get the grizzly bears to come back through here.
Open green this time.
Yes, Gina, you should get these for your office. Going to Baylor, absolutely. Tiffany said the red panda art she bought has little red hairs in it. So sometimes
Adorable.
you do get
Adorable.
a little bit of extra animal love. We were visiting elephants yesterday for Animal Art Week. I got a good spray on the face from
that's
Zuri.
fun.
She did her kiss prints. We've been focusing on animal art this week on our field trip, so you can get that at hoglezoo.org. Just click on Shop Online. There's actually a lot of ways to support your zoo. And then, of course, these field trips live on Facebook for forever, or you can catch them on YouTube. Okay, we're making sure we know where the bears are.
Yep. And everybody's
locking up.
Everybody's accounted for, so we're going to start.
We know where our
opening
people
some
are. We
doors.
know where our bears are. Yes, these bears are siblings, Rachel. Brother and two sisters. And they're actually rescue bears. They're a rescue story. Their mom is a nuisance bear up in Yellowstone, and the cubs, wildlife officials needed to find a home for the cubs. Is this Coda?
That's Dolly coming
Dolly.
in first. Well, people ask about what bears say. That was it.
Joanne doesn't want to get asked that today, you guys. She's not having it. Don't even ask. I hope they make the sound again, though. Yes, I'll do a shout out for your kid, Nicholas. Hello, thanks for watching. Is Sophie and Isabella. Is this Coda here?
No, that's Lou.
Lulu, boy, I don't have, if they're not side by side.
It is hard to tell. So their personalities are also totally different too.
Lulu doesn't want to come
Lulu
through,
is definitely
guys.
a problem solver, so she's kind of working the group right now, and it's like, if I just stay here, they'll eventually come and give me snacks.
Oh, okay. Make them come to me. Guys,
We're
thank
gonna
you
open
for
up
those.
another door right now, and we'll see if we can get them to walk out the other
could do
way.
this side door here?
That door
Okay.
that's opening goes into our outside holding yard, so that's just a space that we put bears in when we...
Oh, did she skip them? Oh, she got
skipped
one.
all of them. She's a perfect bear.
Isn't that the way that goes? Is Coda coming through? He's
We'll
thinking
see.
about it. He's still got a good one in there.
Here comes Coda.
Oh. Hi, baby. The paintings depend on the size of the painting and stuff. So we try to have artwork for all budgets on our website at hoglezoo.org. Click shop online. All right, I want to take a look at these.
Okay, we are going to do one more pass. It was great how they purposely missed almost all
Every-
of the canvases. Yeah.
Now, in your time doing art with the bears, how often do they just skip every canvas? Is that kind of a
It took us a
common-
while to figure out the right system.
Okay.
So this is definitely the best system that we have, but there's a lot of imperfections with it as well.
Oh, look at that purple one, though. That's a good one.
Sometimes the disappointing part is you see the prints that they leave when they walk on just the concrete.
Right,
You're
like this
that was
first
the
one.
best print, but it was
The
not
first one in the door. Oh, don't turn around and look at me. Sorry, guys. I was trying to zoom in. That one was perfect before they stepped on it time and again.
So we're going to do one more shuffle of canvases, and then...
All right, the canvas shuffle.
Yep.
Christy, we actually have a page on our website that talks about what it takes to become a zookeeper. They're such a dedicated staff. Most all of them have college degrees. It does require moving around the country for most of them. Joanne, where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan. We have a lot of...
Midwesterners.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's take a look before you pass it off. Allie.
Allie left.
Look at that. See, I like this kind of sunset color. Alaskan sunset. I've seen all you Alaskans talking about it. Oh, look, those have good claw marks.
Yes, perfect little claws.
Look at that. Okay, I love it. How'd this one turn out? That's a good one. You kind of get a double. Now, Sebastian says you guys should put one or two canvases in the doorway where they keep stepping. You've tried that before, haven't you?
And then they will flip that canvas directly over. Yeah.
They've pretty much tried all of the ways. Let's see how this one turned out. You guys can tell it's totally a team effort here. Oh, good. You got some good print there. You get some grass with this one. Look at these claws, though, you guys. That's a cool one. I like those colors. All right, here we go.
Okay, this will probably be our last pass.
This is our last pass, you guys. Last chance to see the Grizz in action. So we've got a few canvases right in the front. This is our best vantage point. Christina, that's a good question on the foxes. We'll have to go pay our fox keepers a visit. Yes, Rachel, they'll be on the website. You guys, we have some other bear paw prints that are probably there now. Hoglezoo.org, shop online, and you can, these will be up as soon as they dry, and I can get them up too.
Yeah, maybe later today, definitely by tomorrow.
At least by tomorrow.
Depends on how thick we put that paint on.
All right, here we go. So if you go to hoglezoo.org, there's a shop online. It's in the top right-hand corner. That's where you can find those. Joanne, do they have a favorite color? Do you notice?
We do not notice a favorite color that the bears have. And sometimes throughout the year, they change their mind about what's a good snack. So whether it's a sweet or a savory time of year, that's for them to
We're all
determine.
like that, right? Sometimes
exactly.
it's Cheetos, sometimes it's Thin Mints.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now you got some good ones. That red one in there. Sorry, guys, that sun's making it
Yeah, it's hard
a
lighting.
little bit tricky, but that red one looks good. We're going to be doing work with giraffes, Robbie, later in the week. Okay, shutting the door.
Okay, just kidding. We'll do one more pass. We've got one really nice one in
We
there.
have a good one in there. Hi, Dick from Arizona. That's so nice of you to tune in. It's always good to see you here as well.
Ellie, do you have 3 bears?
We're not getting any more bears right now. 3 full-grown bears is pretty good amount for the size of our exhibit. Again, these are 3 siblings. They've been, they're rescue bears out of the Yellowstone area. Okay, Joanne's going back in. You guys, it's check, double check, triple check all those locks because you're working with dangerous animals here. All right, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Megan, thanks for donating. All right, let's see what so we close this one. Now you guys can see this red one. I'll try to zoom in on it. That's a good one. Joanne, how old did we decide the bears were?
The bears
again?
are 10.
10. I still can't believe that.
10 years old.
You and I were here when they came.
And they lived
I
here,
think they were
lived here for the
3.
last 8 years.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, oh, Crystal, let's take a look at that one first. There's that gorgeous red one, you guys. Look at that. Kind of shows you how heavy they are, too. I love that. Okay, that's another good one, you guys. Sebastian, different bear species. Yes, we have grizzly bear, polar bear. Those are our 2 bear species. Are we going to pass them through one more time? All right, you guys.
I'm going to paint up
More
another
grizzly bear
canvas.
art. Are any of the animals allowed outside overnight? Yes, Tiffany, depending on the species and the time of year, right? But grizz are probably out there. Oh,
Yep.
look at this one. Ooh.
That's nice with the different relief of the
That's
colors.
gorgeous. It really kind of shows where their weight goes. And you guys, that's a gorgeous one. Hoglezoo.org, shop online. These will be posted probably later today. It looks like Michelle's adding some more color. Was that a blank canvas?
It was a blank canvas. It looks like most of the ones left are blank ones, so we'll just load up one more canvas, and then we might just have to call it good enough.
All right. Hey, I think it's great enough. You guys, it's Animal Art Week on Facebook Field Trips. We were down here on Sunday with you guys. We did seals and sea lions. Yesterday was elephants, bears. Tomorrow, here's your teaser. We're going to head on up to African Savannah and see what the warthogs can do with paint. So you'll want to tune in tomorrow at 11:30. Again, all these field trips live on Facebook forever, and you can also catch them on YouTube at our channel, Hoglezoo. I'll donate $10 if you put honey on your phone so we can get a good close-up. No way. No way. I already dropped my phone this weekend. It's all cracked. I can't even read anything. That's so funny. If you missed our bears licking honey, though, we did a Facebook field trip a couple weeks ago where we put honey on their windows. It was a great way to see those big old tongues. They have speckled little tongues.
Yep, they've got their pink and black tongues.
Little polka dot tongues. So if you missed that one, go back and find grizzly bears. That's a good one. How can we find the bear story online? Amber, I bet if you If you Google Hogle Zoo Rocky Shores 2012, I bet you'll find news articles from 2012 when we opened the exhibit. We did a lot of media about their rescue at that time. Okay, one more pass through, you guys. Ooh, that purple foot actually already looks pretty good. All right, one more pass through. See if the bears can come.
Bears are busy doing bear stuff.
They like that water out there in the
Oh, yeah,
exhibit.
yeah.
They love swimming. Let's see if they come back through. Again, we're painting with grizzly bears, you guys. You can buy these works of art. HogleZoo.org. Just click shop online.
Oh, here comes Coda.
Okay. Up. Did he go the wrong
He
way?
went through that way. He went into the...
He went for the treats.
Here he comes.
Here comes our big boy.
Oh, wait, there's some peanut butter left on the mesh here. I gotta clean that up. He's a little housekeeper.
Hi, baby. Oh, you got some good ones there.
Little Dolly coming through. Oh, she's just so little and cute.
She's teeny compared to big old Coda. Oh, you got some more good ones, you guys. Look at that purple one.
Lulu's gonna take her time.
And if you remember, Lulu's the one that just kind of doesn't necessarily like to get her feet wet. So if there's one bear that's like, meh, it might be
And that's
Lulu.
totally fine. We can't make them do anything they don't want to do.
No, their pool is not nearly as deep as the polar bear pool. They don't dive and swim like that. They like to just kind of do a spa day, like a
It's basically,
grizzly
yeah,
bear.
Yeah, they like to
Cool off.
They get bones once a week, and they like to chew on their bones in the pool.
Now, this is just a back holding pool, so if they're going to clean the exhibit, the bears might be moved into that back area. That's not the pool to which we're referring. Now, they're sitting down there in the chute.
Well,
They just eating their
still in that
treat?
holding yard, though. So
Oh, okay. If you want to be a handler, Sebastian, it's to be a zookeeper, some school and lots of moving around. So there's a great page on our website that talks all about what it takes to become a zookeeper. Maybe one day we'll do a lunch with a keeper on Facebook.
that'd be kind of fun.
People can ask you guys questions. The paintings can be shipped to your home, yes. The only things we can't ship, oh, you've lost her to the pool. The only things
she's
we
busy.
can't ship are the wine glasses that you saw the elephants paint yesterday. But if you buy a canvas, if you buy one of these, we can definitely ship it. Okay, she's busy swimming.
yeah, we're gonna take a break on that, and we're thinking too, like if she were to come out, then she's going to get all the canvases
Oh, she'll be
wet.
too wet,
So
of
we'll
course.
we'll just get rid of the canvases, and then they can go back on exhibit.
All right. Amber's 8-year-old wants to know how long bears live.
How long bears live? So bears in the wild, most species, maybe into their 20s. There are some bears that live longer than that, and some that don't live as long as that. Like we all know some people live to be 80, 90, 100 years old, and other people aren't as fortunate and don't live as long. Animals at the zoo, they live a little bit longer than their friends in the wild. If you think about it, in the wild, they have a lot of competition.
Right.
For food,
Yeah.
for their spaces, for
Fights
mates.
with other bears, maybe?
And if they get hurt or get sick or get parasites, nobody's there to take care of them. So here at the zoo, they definitely can live for a longer time. So I think zoos, grizzly bears in zoos, maybe into their 30s.
Oh, see, that's
So-
pretty good. And they have all that great health care. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Another little piece of grass there for you. I like that. Little gift from the bears. Do the bears know when you call them by their name?
Yes, yes, they
That's
do.
pretty good. Let's take a look at this purple one. You got some good mud on this. Oh, good claw marks too. That's a gorgeous one. I love the fingerprint
Like
texture.
the textures of
Yeah.
the little pads of their feet. Yeah.
Let's take another look at this. We'll have Allie bring this one over to us. That's another good one on that white background. They did pretty good work today.
They did. They did.
Actually, quite pleased, you guys. Yes, you can pick up your animal art. If you buy some of our animal art that we've been featuring this week, you can go right up to our guest services, and they have curbside. They'll walk it right out to your car. They can ship it to your house. The only things they can't ship are the wine glasses, so you need to come pick those up. And again, you can pick those up here at guest services, and someone will bring them right out to the curb. The parking lot's open just a little bit for deliveries and such, so you can come in, just call guest services, let them know you're here. to pick up your animal art. You guys, how about that? Grizzly bears painting. It's paw painting, not finger painting, but paw painting.
Paw painting,
We
yes.
need to thank Joanne and her colleagues, Michelle, Crystal, and Allie. Allie's coming in over there. You guys, it's so great. Facebook field trips, we've been doing them every day. You can check out, just join us here at 11:30. If you've missed any, they live on Facebook forever. You can also go to our YouTube channel, Utah's Hogle Zoo. We've got a few more questions coming in, Joanne, if you have a minute.
Sure.
How long do bears hibernate?
Okay, we're going to go in the chute. We're just going to feed them for a second.
Oh, well,
so
let's
come
go
back
feed the
out here.
bears. We'll ask more questions and feed the bears.
Yeah, you bet.
I will answer. I will say, here at the zoo, they don't really hibernate. Come and get up by these feet if we can.
Okay.
Easy.
It is so fun. You guys, our Rocky Shores team is amazing. They've let us come crash down here numerous times. See, now if they can get, look at those claws, you guys, my goodness. This is why you have to be bear aware when you go out camping, is those claws right there. This is the time of year a lot of you are venturing out camping. Got to make sure you're taking care of your trash, that you're getting bear-proof containers, you know, all that good stuff, because she looks adorable right here, but my goodness. Look at that.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
you guys.
So, did you have more questions for me?
No, I think we're good.
good?
You guys, thanks so much. Thanks for joining us on this field trip. Don't forget to support your zoo while you can. HogleZoo.org. You can hit this donate button. You can head to our website, HogleZoo.org. Click shop online if you want any of this awesome animal art. And tomorrow, we'll be with the warthogs. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Have a great day.